That's going to have a crack. He is, you know. Oh, I say!
Messi. Oh, brilliant skill from Lionel Messi. Surging forward with real menace here. Brilliant from Messi. Oh, what a goal that is!
Yes, good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Savva here, Strasbourg Steve over there. In the background, believe it or not, is Perchy playing his football manager game desperately trying to get Wrexham promoted from League One to the Championship. And I can see from his expressions, he's having an absolute nightmare. Me and him have got a personal battle going on and he is trailing tragically. Steve, how are you, mate? You good?
I'm all right, man. I'm just chilling. I'm a bit nervous about this game. I can't lie. I'm thinking Galatasaray are gonna get a result out of it. If I'm honest, I'm not. Yeah.
Well, let's have a look. So if you look at the league table at the moment, Bayern Munich have taken 2 wins from 2, so they're top of the group with 6. Galatasaray though have drawn 1 and won 1. So obviously Galatasaray drew with Copenhagen and then beat Man United at Old Trafford, right? They beat them at Old Trafford. So this is a big game. Bayern win, you'd have to say that by all intents purposes, Bayern have qualified. I fail to believe they're not going to get another 3 points from their last 3 games. However, if Galatasaray win this game, you would be having to say that they're one of the favourites to qualify. They'll have 7 points from 2 games. I mean, let's have a look at the teams, Steve. If we look at the 2 lineups, Bayern Munich. Probably right to start with the home team. Galatasaray go with Muslera in goal, Boye, Sanchez, good old big Davinson Sanchez, Badaki and Caritas at the back, with Ahan and Lucas Torreira in midfield, the ex-Arsenal player, Wilf Zaha, formerly of Palace, Aktakoglu and Tete behind Mauro Icardi. With Bayern Munich, I've got Ulrich in goal, Mazraoui at right back, Kim and De Ligt at centre half, with Alphonso Davies at left back, Kimmich and Lema in midfield, Kingsley Coman, Leroy Sané and Musiala playing behind some bloke called Kane. Never heard of him. Don't know what he does.
Striker. Yeah.
Is he any good? Is he any good, that Harry Kane bloke?
To be honest, lately he hasn't been super impressive. He scored against Mainz, but I mean the whole team is underperforming, to be honest. But I'm just not looking forward to this. Like, I watched both Besiktas and Bayern play on Saturday. Galatasaray beat Besiktas with the Icardi brace. They made only one change to the lineup from that Besiktas game, which is Angelino out and the 20-year-old youngster Kazımcan Karataş. So he's decent. He's decent. I've only probably watched 1 game of him, so I don't really have an opinion on him yet. But Angelino as depth, that's pretty damn good. Their team's really good, and I like Aktakoglu in the central position. It's kind of like what Villa's doing with Diaby, because sometimes Diaby will actually play under Watkins, or he could drift out right. That's kind of Zaha and Cheche as well. Like, they got a good team, Gala. They really do. So
they do indeed. There's some good players there. Bayern Munich, though, it is a good 11 Bayern have got. We said their bench is quite weak tonight, but it's a good 11 that they've got. Just quickly, Yusuf, big up to you, my man, has said, Savva, did you see the Football Terrace last night? I dare you to bring that Harry kid on the show. I don't know who he is. I feel like it won't be much of a dare. Sure, bring him on. I don't know why that would dare me. Bring him on. Who is he? Who is this kid? I heard that he was rude to Kate. Bring him on. We'll teach the little whippersnapper lesson. Is he one of these?
Some manners. How to respect women and talk to them correctly.
I think he sounds like one of these that hasn't quite gone through puberty yet and thinks that Tottenham are the best team that have ever played. Listen, let's bring him on, Yusuf. Get in contact with him. Give him my details. He can come on the show and we'll see if we can give him a lesson on how to shave as well while he's there. Big up. And yes, unfortunately, RIP to Bill Kenwright today. Passing news of obviously Everton legends and former chairman Sir Bill Kenwright. So RIP to him. There's a second great of football that's gone in the space of 4 or 5 days. Obviously, Bobby Charlton as well, Bill Kenwright. So RIP and thoughts out to their families. JR said, big up Savva and Steve. Good evening at 12:35 a.m. from the Great Southern in West Oz. 12:35 a.m. Wow. Okay.
In Australia,
Fair play to you. Going to bed, are you? Or what are you doing? Okay. Big up Rodney. Rodney has said, Rodney shouted at him. Big up Rodney. Has said, Yusuf, mate, I just saw it. Savva would tear him a new one. I put in the comments, thank you, lucky star. Thank you, lucky stars. Savva ain't here. I don't know does anyone know who he is? Has he got a channel?
I haven't watched it back or anything.
Can anyone in the chat let me know? Who is this little Harry bitch? I'll tell you what we do. I'll tell you what. Should we message? Let's message Terry from Football Terrace. Hang on. Let's just say hello, mate. Who is this little Harry twat who was on last night?
Bill, I bet Kate was brilliant. Kate's dope. Like I like talking with Kate. She's a very reasonable football fan, not biased towards Spurs. I like to, Kate always does a good job on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, she's sensible. I think the thing is you get a lot of younger fans that are getting way caught up. Steve, do you know what? If obviously we'll go to this game it kicks off in 4 minutes. Go to this game in a minute. I just think that there are so many fans of my age that have been here and seen this a million times. So I don't get excited every single time. It's like seeing your first 2 numbers come out on the lottery and thinking you're going to win it. You know, it's like I've seen it. Oh my God, these are my numbers. Oh, the last 4 aren't. So, it's just the way it is. And these kids are getting all, oh my God, I'm a better fan than you because I think we're going to win the league. No, it just means
it doesn't make you a better fan at all. Why do people think why? I have too many questions that I can't really be bothered at. Look, I don't care. People are delusional. They're going to say what they're going to say. They're going to be disappointed at the end of the day. So it's all right, you'll have to learn the hard way, I guess. That's how I was as a teenager. I had to learn all my lessons the hard way by doing stupid crap. So you know what? That's fine. But
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But look, this proves to be a good game. You'd have to say whoever wins this, Steve, has to already have 1 foot into the next round, right? Galatasaray, after this we'll have Copenhagen and Man United at home. So they'll have Copenhagen away, I'm guessing, Man United at home. 4 points from those 2 games, depending on what happens here. Bayern Munich, I think we'd fancy Bayern Munich to go through whatever happens tonight, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but it's not going to be the performances that I want out of Bayern at all because Tuchel's not the manager I really rate that I think is a Bayern caliber manager. And the thing is that the reason why I'm only even slightly okay with him being at Bayern is because it's okay, you allegedly know how to win the Champions League. You did it with Chelsea. All right, if you're going to play this ugly football, you better manage your way to win it. That's all.
Yeah,
all I got to say.
I'm seeing a lot of Bayern fans really, really not happy with the style of play. And they're telling me, I don't watch Bayern every game, but they're telling me that they win games purely because of the quality of the players, not the system, if that makes sense.
And Leroy Sané being in one of the nobody's talking about Sané. I don't really know why, but Sané is one of the most attackers in the world. He's honestly, it's like his City days. He takes on players and he makes things happen. Sometimes, he does it by himself sometimes. So Sané's in form. Coman, I've always been a fan of, relatively speaking. So the lineup is great. The problem is that it's 2023 and Galatasaray have a better bench right now than Bayern. We have 7 players on the bench. Why? I don't know. And 3 of them are 23-year-olds and 20-year-olds.
It's just coming up now. The substitutes are Peretz, Choupo-Moting, Sarr, Muller, Tell, Kratzik, and Pavlovic. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Have they not dipped into their youth team for some more players, or?
I have no idea. But the one thing I also want to say is that Turkish media, you think the English media create BS. They were saying that this guy, Icardi, wasn't going to play. I was looking at it on Twitter on other Turkish accounts. They're saying, oh, he's doubtful. Yeah, I knew he was playing the whole damn time. These people trying to BS me is ridiculous. But now Icardi's a problem. Icardi's a big problem because like in that Man United game, he can just come up out of nowhere and finish. He's a really good.
Just so you know, we have kicked off. The game has kicked off. The Galatasaray fans are doing the whole jumping. It's mad. They're going mental as though they've won a game. It's only kicked off. Harry Kane. Harry Kane is obviously at Bayern Munich now. He's got 9 goals in 11 games in all competitions, which isn't unexpected for Harry Kane. That's what he does. He scores goals. How have the Bayern fans taken to Harry Kane?
Oh, I love Kane. I'm a huge fan. Like some of the performances, like it's part of the Tuchel attacking thing where it's like he just doesn't know how to coach an attack. Besides when he was at Dortmund, other than that, it's like I don't know. He's done well. He's done really well so far, Harry Kane. But like the 90-minute performance is not there, but he's scoring goals. So it's like,
listen, that's all you want from your centre forward. That's all you want. Goals. All of this. Oh, he doesn't do a lot of goals. He wants to score goals. And Galatasaray. Oh, good ball. Ball whipped into the box. They've started really well here, Galatasaray. By the way, Angus, big up Angus. This is the most sensible message I think I've ever seen you put in.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Sevilla are a team. They're always good in Europe in one way or another. They're always good. They just had a very unlucky draw, to be honest, with Real Madrid. And I mean, unlucky in terms of they were very close to winning it. Arsenal need to win that. We're having a score show at 7:45, so we'll be going through all the games. But Arsenal need to win that because otherwise they could see themselves tonight in 3rd or 4th, depending on results. So Arsenal really needs to win that game tonight. You've got Sevilla at home to Arsenal, and you've got Lens at home to PSV. So that could be quite a good group. And it looks like it's a group full of very average teams. Arsenal probably being the best of the average teams. But hey, it is what it is. Big up to you. Oi, oi, Savva, loy. Guess how many times I heard that growing up. Amir's in the chat. Big up to you, Amir. Daryl Denton's here. Big up, Daryl. Said can't lose to a team with Davinson at the back.
Man United did.
Yeah, Man United did. I just love it, Steve, that the guy Spurs were chasing in terms of, Victor Nelson has been replaced by the guy we were desperate to get rid of. I find that very funny.
Bro, I'm trying to think of the Gala games I've watched. Sanchez has literally walked in and I'm gonna look right now and see if Nelson has played any games since. He played. Nope, it was a substitute appearance against Antalyaspor, and nope, he's literally been benched ever since Davinson Sanchez walked in. Yeah, Nelson.
Davinson Sanchez.
Unbelievable. He fits the way
they're away here. Galatasaray are in. Icardi, he's got Kim Min-jae, to be fair, has held him back. And Icardi, they were in. I think that was Icardi just didn't quite have enough pace to get away from his guy. Didn't quite have enough pace. But hang on.
I'm not happy.
Yeah. Oh.
All I can hear on my earbuds is freaking.
I'll tell you what, they've been the better team here, Galatasaray. Bayern have not got going at all. By the way, there is also another game going on at the moment. Inter Milan 0, Salzburg 0. So that is going on at the moment as well.
What a nice, by the way, I just saw that Icardi moment. Actor Goglu, that was great hold up play, and just to kind of dink it over to Icardi to play him in. That was nice. Jeez.
The Gooners are playing Sevilla.
Yeah. I'm saying 2-1 Sevilla, by the way, because they were really good against Real Madrid. Ramos was fantastic. He was not someone you wanted to come up against on Saturday. Rudiger, though, was also for Real Madrid. He was very good. Like both of them. Kepa made a few good saves as well. So Sevilla tested Real Madrid. I was impressed with them, relatively speaking.
Steve, there's 28 likes and 115 people in here. That's shocking, isn't it?
That's a Man United win percentage this year. Come on, people. Get that up.
People, smash that like button and let's subscribe if you haven't already. We're growing a little bit again now. We had a bit of a lull and we seem to be growing a little bit again now. So get those likes and subscribers in. Galatasaray playing with pace and urgency here. Zaha's running at them. He played the ball through. Not quite enough.
What a terrible turnover out Davies. What was that all about?
Smash that like button, people. Come on. You know the rules. It's free. It's just easy to smash a like button. Oh, yeah. We've only got 36. Come on, guys. I want to get that to 75, 80 as quickly as possible. Let's do it. Yeah, I like Icardi. I think he's always scored goals, hasn't he? He has always scored goals. Yeah, as we said, RIP to Bill Kenwright as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Rest in peace. That's sad, bro.
Yeah, they are. Amy, big up, Amy. How are you? Are you well? Yeah, Galatasaray, they are a good team. They knock the ball about well. They try and attack.
They leave some spaces in midfield, but that's because Torreira and Ayhan will sometimes get involved. Like I like the ambition and the philosophy that Gala play with under what's his name? It's Akgun or something. Okan Buruk, Gala manager.
I'll tell you what, the number 7, I can never say his name right. I can never. Akatoglu. He's picking up some wonderful positions from that attacking midfield.
I tell people this guy all the time.
He's tiny, isn't he?
Yeah. I would take you. Would you take him at Spurs over Kulu?
Yeah. We've got players like Kulu, Richarlison, Brian Hill, Brennan Johnson. Yeah, of course I would.
You'd probably take Icardi.
Yeah.
I would take Icardi. Why not?
Right, here's Bayern Munich. Here's Leroy Sané. He's gone all the way over. He's in here. Finished that 1-0. That was far too easy. That was far too easily. Kingsley Coman. Wait till you see it. It was they counter-attacked. Leroy Sané cut in, pulled it all the way across to Coman. No one marking him, and he just buried it bottom corner. And that is completely against the run of play.
Was that Sanchez's man?
Sorry?
Was that Sanchez's man that he was supposed to mark?
No, it's the other side to Sanchez, to be fair.
So that shouldn't have been...
The left back came over, and instead of staying on his feet, he dived in for the ball, missed it completely, and then Kingsley Coman. Have you seen it yet?
Sane, go on, do something. Oh shit! Hey! Oh boy, Kingsley. Great pass from Sane there. Very nice pass. Go on.
Yeah, good goal that. Very, very good goal.
I feel bad for that kid because that kid Karatash, he tried. I get the idea of that's just an inexperience. That's an experience right there.
I think a top defender there tries to cut the ball out without diving on the floor. But it's no! Oh, I was about to say it's 1-1. What a save from the Bayern goalkeeper.
All right.
The ball was flicked in, and Arkatoglu, is that right? Arkatoglu?
Akturkoglu, yeah.
Swiveled like an overhead kick volley. It was going in and he stretched out. What a wonderful save that is. Corner kicks come in, headed out. Tell you what a good 9 minutes of football we've had here.
Yeah.
What a good game this is turning out to be. Wait till you see this save.
Yeah, I'm about
Hang on,
to
they're in again here. Galatasaray, he's had he's blazed over
They're
the
gonna
bar.
score, man. They're gonna score. This is the other thing about Tuchel. We cannot control games at all. There's such a Teche. Oh, whoa! Oh my God! Yo, made it with one hand too. Oh my!
Yeah, great
Lord.
save. Good attempt.
Such good That's really hard to put that on target when your back is to goal, and then you have to turn that way to volley it. That's a fantastic Akturkoglu, man. Oh wow!
Bayern aren't really playing any football.
Yeah,
Like they break forward. They break forward, but there's no real control of the game. You know, they don't put their foot on the ball and play.
Everything fizzles out.
Yeah.
Like Galatasaray, okay, that defending there was poor, but like they can go forward and they can.
Hang on. They're going forward again here. That's a great ball. Whip that in. The keeper's dropped it. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Akatoglu. Oh my Akatoglu. Oh my gosh. Have a look at this. This should be 1-1. What a good game this is. This is a great game of football. Oh, wow. Wait till you see it.
I told people I had a horrible feeling about this. Limer, Davies, Musiala gets dispossessed there. Good poke there from Sanchez. Foul. Oh my God, this is so damn stressful.
Wow. I mean, everyone in the chat, I think you're probably enjoying this game. I mean, Galatasaray are walking through Bayern Munich at will.
Oh, God almighty. Oh, what a good ball Demir by to find Bowie. Ah! How did Akturkoglu not score there?
Oh, I don't know. He's been involved in everything.
Yes. It's almost like that's what good teams do. They're informed players. They give them the ball early and often, again and again and again.
Yeah. I'll tell you what good YouTube families do is they smash the like button. We've only got 44 likes. Come on, people. There's 125 of you in here. Smash the like button, people. It's the least we can do.
Amy, I agree. Akturkoglu did rush that shot a bit. I think he came on. He received it a bit weird. I think he should get it on target still, but I don't think it's an awfulness. He just received it a bit. You know. He'll score though. He'll score. So like I'm just bracing myself really.
Wow. Yeah, sorry, I'm so bad at that. Whoever's co-hosting with me, always remind me. I always forget.
This is bad. This is so bad.
Wow.
Just have some control of the game. That's what Bayern. That's what we got to do. Just control the game, please.
Kevin, it's 9 games, mate. You've got to do it. You've got to do it all season. It's 9 games. Kevin, if you're going to play that game, what I could tell you is, well, he had a whole bad season last year. So 9 games versus a bad season. He's got to do it all year.
Whoa. Oh, Goretzka's injured. That's why he isn't on the bench. That's right. He came off versus Mainz. He actually scored. But I wouldn't start him. I wouldn't start Goretzka.
And Leroy Sané's just picked up a yellow card. I'll tell you what, though, Akturkoglu, if you're a scout, I mean, if I'm Spurs, I'm looking at that and going, yep.
You could use someone like that. Because
I've seen enough from him in 13 minutes.
He's playing in a central position as well. He can also play on the right. I've seen him play on the left for Turkey as well. Like, he's just a good footballer, a good attacker.
Yeah.
He doesn't hide. He doesn't hide in games. Like,
Do you know what he is, Steve?
yeah.
He's one of those footballers that wants the ball. Like some players go hiding. Wherever he is on the pitch, give me the ball, I will make something happen. And I love players like that. They're going forward again here, Galatasaray. Well, they're slowed down a little bit, but I tell you what, they're a good team going forward. Here's Louis Saha. He's got there in front of De Ligt, but De Ligt, that's good defending. That's top defending.
Yeah.
That's brilliant defending. That is.
I like our center back duo. Kim and Ye has saved us a few times this year, to be honest.
I'll tell you what.
Fantastic.
I'll tell you what. Bayern have got nothing in centre mid.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is the thing. It's like, that's why we were looking at Paulinho. Like, I don't know why we decided to do that the last day, and then he had to go back to Fulham because it was the day after the transfer window, like a minute or two over. Like, we need a Paulinho. But you're right. There's nothing in center mid. Limer does not suit in a double pivot at all. Honestly, Limer for me, a right back maybe. I wouldn't have bought him though or got him. I don't think he's a Bayern level player really. But I don't know, man. That's why I just don't see the team winning a Champions League, Savva, even with Harry Kane.
Savva, is Kane's Bayern your Spurs in the UEFA Champions League? Is Kane's Bayern your Spurs? Am I supporting Bayern Munich to win the Champions League? Is that the question you're asking me? No, I listen. Oh, hang on, he's away here. That is wonderful. Leroy Sané, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. Oh, at the end. I mean, he absolutely took Davinson Sanchez to the cleaners. Yeah. That was wonderful. And then couldn't quite get any end product. Matata, no, I am not. I have no affiliation with Bayern Munich. I have no.
Out of all the Champions League teams, then Savva, who would you like to see do well?
I
know you don't care, but like, I don't know, who would you like to see Inter win the Champions League?
I haven't really thought about it, mate. I think one of the things of being a neutral is you just sort of sit back and go, okay. I just like seeing the good football. Here's Musiala. Oh, he couldn't get his shot away. Kevin had come back and said he had a bad season because of Dyer, the Dyer partners he had, not having a pop. Okay. But what was the excuse for the season before then when he had a good season? Didn't he have the same defensive partners? What was the excuse? No one can ever answer that question. Just asking. Can't have an excuse when they play badly, but then when they play well with the same players, what's the excuse? For me, good players will stand up and be counted. Can't blame all the people around you all the time. Sorry. Listen, a very good defender, Romero. He's cut the rashness out of his game. I credit Postecoglou for that massively. But look, I don't know. When people say things like this, I don't know what they want me to say. We're still conceding chances at a rate of knots. But
Musiala, he hung onto the ball a little too long there. He's still a kid, though. That's the thing. Because like I was about to cuss him there, but I'm like, he is a kid. Like he is so good, Musiala.
Oh like, yeah, he's young. He's young.
He's freaking what? 20, 21?
I don't even know if he's that old. Let's have a look. One sec. Who am I looking at? Musiala has turned 20 this year.
Yeah. So I was about to be like, oh, you bozo, you losing possession. But that's what happens with young players, though. So it's like,
yeah, man, yeah.
But he's just so good that I forget his age. That's the thing. So that's why I was about to like cuss him and be like, why are you losing possession like a bozo? But yeah.
Here's Angus.
They're so overrated.
Rated.
I mean, that is crazy, the Saliba comparison. I don't know.
Oh, they are funny. I love football.
You know what's even funnier? What's even funnier? I remember a year and a half ago when Kulusevski, I think it was about a year and a half ago, where Kulusevski was on loan and he was banging in goals and stuff, and there was that Saka Kulusevski debate. Yeah, so why are Spurs fans and Arsenal fans doing this Saliba and Saliba Romero battle. It's like what happened last time?
Look, for me, as all I've said, Steve, by the way, Inter Milan are 1-0 up at home to Salzburg. Alexis Sanchez with a goal. Listen, all I said is people like not like this. It's people like this.
Oh, nice goal too.
If people actually listen to what I said, Steve, and you streamed with me last year, I said he had a bang average season. He's a good defender, but he has things in his game that he needs to get rid of. So far this season, it looks like he's doing that. There's nothing wrong with that. But all these people, you can't say, oh, I told you so. But last year, he wasn't good. Like this year, he's been good. Do you know what? Next year, he needs to be good. The year after, you've got to, year after year after year is what top players do.
It's called
consistency.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what separates the very good players from good, from average to whatever. How consistent are you, and how much of an impact do you make? Like, you credit the player when they play well. Now do it again.
Absolutely.
That's all it is.
I feel we're in a world now, Steve, though, that if you say, oh, the player's not played well this year, well, then when they play well and you go, oh, he's played well. Oh, we told you. Well, what do you mean you told me what?
You didn't tell me. You lied.
People just, it's. I get this every time. Every time Kulu does something good, he's great. It's like, okay. Every time, let's say every time a player like Lucas Moura did something good, or Lamela or Ndombele, and you're like, yeah, okay, that's great, but can we have some consistency? But listen, he's had a good year so far. He's had a very good year so far.
And Van de Ven, that's a good partnership so far. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Still no control of the game from Bayern, by the way. Let me look at the possession stats. What would you guess the possession stats are? I think right now this is a 60-40 Gala. That's what it feels like.
I reckon it could be something like that. It could be.
I'm saying 60-40. What are the results so far? It's been... Look at that. Exactly 60-40.
Wow.
Literally exactly.
Wow.
5 shots. Gala, 2 on target, 3 off target. Bayern have had, to be fair, we've been clinical. 1. So,
by the way, this isn't quite true. There was a number of people I've seen all over social media saying that he was awful. Listen, beauty as always is in the eye of the beholder. Depending what you like in a player depends on, not you, I mean us. Depending what we like in a player depends on whether we think a player's had a good game, right? There are certain players I just do not like the way they play. Kulu is one of them. It doesn't mean I can't appreciate the talent that he's got. It just does nothing for me as an individual. I'm allowed to say that, but we've got to this stage in life, Steve, where you're not allowed to. Like, you say something and people go, oh, you don't know football. Well, I know what I like. But hey, it is what it is.
Gary, that's
I find it laughable. You keep comparing your players to what? Who? What are you talking about? Okay, Kevin, but you haven't noticed how you haven't answered my question. Why did he have a good season the season before when he was still playing with Davis, Sanchez, and Dyer? Year 1, good year. Davis, Sanchez, Dyer. Year 2, bad year. Davis, Sanchez, Dyer. Why does he get compliments for year 1 and in year 2 it's everyone else's fault? At what point do we have to look into ourselves and go, yeah, I didn't play well? It's okay to say he didn't play well. It's okay. No, by the way, epistemic. Angus doesn't learn. What makes me laugh is when we say comparing our players to theirs, I find it funny that they're not playing well. And he keeps talking about, shot just flashed wide from Icardi there. Oh, sorry, Lucas Torreira, sorry.
Oh, my God. I'm not liking this at all, but I knew this was coming.
Oh, that is close. Good turn. Good, bending shot.
They're going to score, Savva. They're going to score.
I think they've got to.
That's their 7th shot of the day, I believe. Then they put like 3 of them on target, and it's 22 minutes in. So they could have like 20 shots by the end of this game because we have established zero control of the game. Because like you said, Kimmich, not next to Limer. That midfield partnership does not work. Look at that. Look at that turnover there. Oh, my God. Oh no.
Let's ask a question. Angus, I'm going to ask you a question. From the Spurs team, how many of our starting 11, and name them, how many of our starting 11 would you take? Right? I'll just let Angus answer that. Of the Spurs 11, let's see how biased Angus is. So from the whole Spurs 11, I'll give you the 11. It's Vicario, Pedro Porro, Mickey van der Ven, Christian Romero, and a doggy. Sarr or Bentancur, whichever one you want to go with. Basuma and Maddison. Kulu, Richarlison, and Heung-min Son. Which players are you taking to get in your Arsenal 11?
Kane loses possession. Oh.
And I'll tell you what, in the background, I'm going to write out what my combined 11 would be. All right?
Okay, I'll do it.
Right, I'm going to write it out on a banner. Right, here we go. Create a banner. Here we go. I would
4-3-3, right? 4-3-3?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay, so actually, I'll put it in the private. So we got,
right. This is going to be my combined team.
okay.
I'll go with.
Ooh, midfield. Oh, I know.
And I'll go with. No, that's an easy one. Here we go. This should be interesting. This should be interesting.
This should be interesting.
Right. Okay. So I've got it for when Angus comes through. Look, this is what makes you laugh. Look, this is what makes you laugh. So Udogie isn't a better left back. I know this is what makes you laugh. Udogie isn't a better left back than. This is why no one takes you seriously, Angus. Udogie is better than Zinchenko.
Yes.
Right. I mean, Basuma definitely. James Maddison is better than Martin Odegaard. Son is better than Gabriel Jesus. What? This is just nonsense, Angus. This is why no one takes you seriously. Would you like to see my team? Right, this is the team I already pre-wrote. You could tell I pre-wrote it because here it is. You ready? There's my team with both players, both clubs.
So we have the same back line, me and you. Yeah. I went with Partey, Madison, Basuma. I think you went with Rice. I like Partey, but it's tricky though. I like Partey personally. I went with Saka, Son, Trossard, and you went with so Martinelli for Trossard. Okay. So
I mean, there's a few in there that look Basuma Partey again. You could probably mix it up. Vicario versus Ray or Ramsdale, you could probably mix it up. White and Porro, there's some ifs and buts. But what makes you laugh more than anything is these Arsenal fans are just so like these Arsenal fans are
how
just so.
How does Heung-min Son not make a combined 11? How does Basuma not get in midfield?
Yeah, it's absolutely mental. It's absolutely mental.
They're giving a pen to Gala.
It is a penalty. It is a penalty.
No.
It is a penalty. But this is why, like Angus, you didn't pick James Maddison or Yves Basuma or Heung-min Son or Udogie. Like, mate, you're so biased. It is unreal.
That is a terrible penalty to give away. What from Kimmich?
It's a penalty. VAR is still looking at it, of course.
I get it. They want to get the decision right, but that's stonewall. That is stonewall as it can get.
Right, here we go. Icardi is stepping up.
So pathetic.
He's jogged up. Oh, that is cheeky. I believe they call that. What is it when you just chip it? Is it the Panenka?
You're kidding. You're kidding. Icardi just Panenka.
Is the Panenka when you just gently chip and it go, yeah, watch this. This is a great penalty. It's one of those, Steve. If it goes in, it's great. If it doesn't, yeah.
Oh, yeah. If it doesn't go in, you look like a mug.
I'll tell you what. Let's change the scoreboard before I forget. Boom. Right, I'll tell you what, Steve, we're going to play a game.
I hate Tuchel so much. Go on.
Everybody, we're going to play a game. Tell me you don't watch Spurs play without telling me you don't watch Spurs play. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Because Zinni can infer and Udogie can't. That is how Postecoglou plays. Udogie spends most of his time inverted into the middle of the park, you donut. What are you?
And Udogie can defend. Zinchenko can defend.
Jesus Christ. Angus, you don't help yourself, mate. Oh, mate, this is funny. I do love Angus, though.
It's a deserved goal for Galatasaray. Like, they should
probably... Yeah, listen, that's been coming. It's been coming. They deserved it.
Disgusting, by the way. What a pen. That's
a great penalty.
That is a player who is confident. That's who takes Panenkas. Players who are confident, that are in form and scoring goals. Like, that is...
Do you know what? I'd almost love to get Angus on. Oh, hang on. He's away here again. Tete's crossed it. Bayern are all over the place. Right. Angus, see, it's not about backing your club. This is where football fans, right, grow up. It's not about backing your club. We're talking about who are the better players. That's like me going, Man City, yeah, none of theirs getting Spurs. I'm backing Spurs.
I'm backing yeah.
What? Doesn't make sense. Honestly, they're so childish and pathetic, most of these Arsenal fans. Honestly.
Like, I can say stupid things. They just say stupid things that they're just trying to act like they have chests. I just don't get it, bro. Like, can we talk
by the way, sorry, just really, really quickly. There are 68 likes. If you think that Angus was wrong, smash that like button. Come on, everybody should smash that like button. Come on. And also, Caesar just putting in a super sticker. Thank you so much. That is much appreciated, my friend. Thank you for being part of the channel. Much appreciated. Come on, people. Smash that like button if Angus is wrong. I've never ever understood how pathetic fans are. Like, it's just amazing. Here's Galatasaray again. Icardi puts it out to Zaha. Zaha, he's going to cut in. He's had a shot. The defender's blocked it. Icardi's gone up in the air. Bayern look all over the place.
Sackable offense. Sackable offense this whole game.
Hang on. It's Kingsley Coman on the break, though. Kingsley Coman, he's pulled it across. Musiala. Sorry, Sane. Sorry, not Sane. And he blazed it over. And Harry Kane's just standing there going, why didn't you pass to me? Why didn't you pass to me? Bit greedy from Sane for me. You got to feed your striker. Angus, listen, I love you, dude. You've not said anything disrespectful. But, mate, it's so childish. Like, how you don't think James Maddison and Son get into the Arsenal team is absolutely mad. James Maddison has been superb year after year after year. And again, your boy Odegaard again this year. Again, just ghosting. What's Odegaard done this year? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we?
Come on.
And I like Odegaard. I do like Odegaard.
But I don't put him on that pedestal that some Arsenal fans do.
Odegaard's a playmaker that has got one assist in 9 games this season. That means his ratio for this season at the moment, 9, 18, 27, is going to be 5 assists all season.
I'd like to see Odegaard perform like Aktürkoğlu has this opening half hour against Bayern. I'd like to see him try that. I don't think
absolutely. Where is he? Jacko, there should be likes. Everybody should be liking to show that Angus is wrong. Come on. 81 likes. Let's get that to 100 likes. Come on. Yeah, I find it so funny, man.
You know what I don't find funny? This game. So I'm honestly so mad. All right, here's the thing. Where I get genuinely pissed. Oh my God, Icardi should have. Oh wow. Here's where I get pissed off as a fan with my team. If I can predict the way we will perform, if I can predict wins, losses, draws easily, especially the losses, that means there's a problem, because then that means the team is predictable. Yeah, that's not good, and it's not in the good way. Like I told you, Savva, I said Gala will get a draw out of this game. Does it look like even that's going to be right? I think Gala is just more likely team to win.
Bayern Munich just look awful. Like they're good on the counter with the pace of Coman, Davis, and Sane.
And Musiala, yeah.
But
that's
as
it. Phil's right about the Galatasaray press, by the way. They're really well.
Here's Kingsley Coman, 1-on-1. Here he is. He's taking his he's taking on his defender, but he's done too much again. Like
Galatasaray have 10 shots, 3 on target, 6 off target, 1 blocked. Bayern have 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 off target. Aktürkoğlu, good tracking back there. Musiala covering Aktürkoğlu there. Icardi dropping back a bit. Cheche back heel. Leimer. I thought Leimer's whole thing was tackling, and this guy just, oh my God. He tackles just for the sake of tackling. He doesn't actually win the ball. Oh my God. Kimmich, that's a great ball.
So poor.
Yeah.
Galatasaray looked like a team possessed.
Yeah. David, Dortmund, is that game away? Oh yeah, you'll beat yeah. Dortmund will beat Bayern if we'll keep playing like this way and we'll lose away at 100%.
A Bayern top?
No, third.
Are they third? Wow.
Behind Stuttgart and Leverkusen.
But this goes to show, doesn't it? When people call that league a farmers' league, you've got teams up there all challenging.
It's a load of crap. Is because people don't watch the leagues, and I do, and I'm honest when I say this team is good, this player is good, or this isn't good, or this is. I'm just honest in my assessments, and if I really thought the league was crap, I'd tell people. But like I don't see crap football in these other leagues.
Hang on, he's in it. He's in it. Oh, it should have been. It should have been. It could have been. It was. I think it was. Yes, it was Aktürkoğlu again. He got played in over the top. The goalkeeper came running out. Him and the goalkeeper squared up. He tried to lob it over him, hit the keeper and gone out. I mean, Galatasaray, it's a great game. It's a really good game of football.
Yeah, it's entertaining. Yeah.
Really, really good game. Big up to Martin Knightsbridge, who has said, thank you very much for the super chat. It's very kind of you. Has said, this is why every week Gooners say they're smashing everyone 4-0, but then come up with crap excuses why it didn't happen. Mate, honestly, Martin, last year was the worst thing that happened to football last year was Arsenal finishing second and being in a title race for the first time in forever. Because now their fans just think their players are all brilliant and then not. Oh, that's a header. Oh, just over the bar from Icardi.
That's one of the first times this
Oh.
season, by the way, that I've seen Kim Min-jae properly done. Like Actor Koglu did that chance he just said. That's one of the first times I've seen him get exposed on a one-on-one. Wow,
Oh.
that was great movement.
That turn. Thank you so much for the super chat, Martin Knightsbridge. Yeah. I completely agree with you. I know a few of my best mates are Arsenal fans, but they're tolerable. Reserved. Unfortunately, the online Arsenal fans like Angus just literally say whatever pops into their head without any fault. What's his name? Adogi can't play inverted when that's what he does. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree, David. I agree. I think there's competitive games in every league, but English fans have this notion that it's just the Premier League.
Yeah.
And Galatasaray win it back again. Even Davinson Sanchez with some twinkle toes there. Wow. Get him back. Get him back to Spurs.
Get him back to Spurs.
Oh, honestly, I saw a post the other day, Tim, that Don Robbie put out. He seems like a nice guy, but the post he put out was, does Bukayo Saka deserve the Ballon d'Or? And you think, oh, shut up. Can we stop doing this where a player has a half-decent season and we think that they should we think they should be Ballon d'Or winners? No one's bullying Angus. He's coming on saying things. We're refuting them. Don't be so silly. Yeah. If Angus didn't like it, he wouldn't come back.
Yeah. Big up Angus.
Yeah, Stuttgart starts the season. Has been incredible. Yep. Yeah, and Girasse's release clause, Steve, is 20 million. Woo!
Yeah. You got to play. He's a player where you have to play to his strengths. You have to give him service. Playing on the counter works best for him. But he's a devastating finisher. He just finds ways to get the ball in the back of the net. He's a very good header of the ball. Yeah, he's playing possessed right now at Stuttgart. He's got 14 goals in 8 games and 2 assists. That was his total from last season, 14 and 2, and he's got it in 8 games.
Take a bow. I think that was Tete. Take a bow. How he came out with the ball after that was brilliant.
Oh, God.
That was brilliant, Tete. See, I'm looking. Give me him over Kulu. I just want wingers like this. I want players like this that beat their man.
This is so bad. Wow. Steve, what's Girassi 15 million pounds? Would you bring him inside? Yeah, like I said, he's a striker where if you play to his strengths, he'll score you goals. He's on a particular hot streak right now. I think he'd be really good as a backup, to be honest. A main man for Stuttgart, cool. But I think he could be a really good backup at a Spurs or something. Someone like that. Maybe Sevilla. If Sevilla let go of En-Nesyri, then if Sevilla let go of En-Nesyri, I would not be surprised.
They're away here. Bayern Munich on the counter-attack. Here's Leroy Sané. And I'll tell you what, when we talk about bad touches, oh my gosh. Wait till you see this, Steve.
Oh, no.
Wow. Every bit of me thought, yeah, this is 2-1. Nope. Oh, wow. I've seen little bits of it, and I need to find out who this kid is. He needs to be put in his box. Who said, Savva, can you imagine if...
Did you see the terror?
I don't think Kane's been shocking. I don't think Bayern are playing to his strengths. I don't think...
He's touched the ball 5 times, maybe. Let me see how many touches he's had. Let's see how many times he's touched the ball. I'm going to go for 5. What about you, Savva?
I reckon 6, 7 max.
Oh, what a terrible touch, Sane. Yeah, that's the problem. He's been in form, and then he does that. That's depressing. Anyways,
Bayern give it away again. Galatasaray can attack, can counter attack. Lovely,
he said
lovely
20
football.
touches. He said 20
Lovely,
touches.
lovely football.
Yeah.
Zaha was upended there. That was lovely skill. Zaha's silky, isn't he? Very
Yeah,
silky.
I really like us. I like Zaha.
I love this. Kane is all forward. And don't forget, most of these people didn't want him to go in the summer because, like, we might get relegated.
That's crazy. I can't lie.
Here's Zaha again. I love wingers like Zaha. Just a box of tricks. Pulls it across. This time, De Ligt gets his foot.
What happened to him? What happened? What year did he go to Man United? Like 2012 or something? Zaha.
Yeah, God, yeah, years and years ago.
What happened? Was he just not ready for it at the time, or what?
Yeah, he was young. It's one of those things, isn't it? You go to a big club like that, you know, sometimes it's difficult to, you know,
didn't work out or whatever.
Yeah, just these things happen, right? And then he didn't get a lot of time, and before you know it, he's
He went back to Palace, and then now he's like,
oh, should have been 2-1. Lucas Torreira's hugging the ref. He's hugging the ref. The ball whipped across, and Torreira's tried to just stroke it. Yes. Yes, and more yes.
Yeah.
There's 30 seconds of injury time here at the end of the first half. To be fair, Galatasaray could feel very hard done by to not be winning this game.
Galatasaray's expected goals is 2.03. That feels a bit low. Because they probably should have had about 3
This is true.
4.
There was something about the...
oh my God.
And it is half time. It is half time. 1-1. What a good game of football, though, Steve.
Yeah. Well, from one team. Yeah, from one team, good football. They are moving it so well. They're working both wings. Sacha Boey is doing a great job of carrying up the pitch. Ayhan as well to kind of maintain, facilitate. Torreira's had some good moments. At the start of the show has been Hector Koglu, though, for me. Like, you could say on one hand, yeah, he should be finishing, but he's putting himself in very good positions to score, and I think he will eventually. This is what he does, man. And Icardi took his goal so well. Like, I'm worried. And this is the problem. This is why I said a draw, and I'm thinking now it's going to be a loss because Bayern are playing terribly. Look at the bench. Look at the bench. We look gassed.
I'll tell you what. If Galatasaray can keep this up, they're so good going forward. You've got Zaha from the left, you've got Tete from the right, you've got Aktoglu from the middle, Icardi up top, Torreira is driving forward from midfield. Yeah. They look a unit. They look a real good unit.
Sacha Boey as well, the kid with dreads. I like him a lot at right back. He's 22, 23. He's a good player as well. And besides the crap moment that kid Karash had, he's had a decent game, I think, also.
Yeah.
And Sanchez honestly has defended well. Like, he's not been a coward or anything. He hasn't been on the ball too much, I don't think. But like, there hasn't been a Galatasaray player besides that Karash mistake that was like everyone played really well. Yeah. It's concerning, man. It's really concerning.
We'll bring you all the live second half action after this, and then we'll give you the team lineups for all the other games just after 7 when we get them in the Champions League. Then when this show finishes, we'll have the live Champions League and World Football Score show at 7:45. This is a show where we look at all of the games tonight, and just to give you a flavour of what games you've got in the Champions League, you've got Benfica, Real Sociedad, Braga versus Real Madrid, Lens v PSV, Man U, Copenhagen, Sevilla, Arsenal, Union Berlin, Napoli. You've got 6 games in the Championship. Some big games there. Leicester, Sunderland, for example, and then Millwall, Blackburn, Norwich, Middlesbrough. There's League 2 games. There's a Scottish Premiership game as well. There's English National League games. There are games everywhere all over Europe. So we'll have all of those scores. And it's where Perchy comes into his element, thinking that he is Jeff Stelling. Big up to Martin Knightsbridge with another super chat. Big up to you and said, "Where's your headphones? Never knew you had 2 ears." They're here. Lovely ears as well, I think. I think I've got really nice ears.
Yeah.
Really nice ears.
I mean, I don't know, man. I got some nice ears, I guess. My hair's in the damn way. So
I love it. Steve has got lovely hair and lovely ears. But big up Martin Knightsbridge. Everybody, while we're at it, come on. We're on 80. No, we're not. We're 104 likes. Let's get that to 150. Big up, smash that like button, people. Let us know in the chat, what have you made of the game? What have you made of the game so far? Steve, this is the classic case. Let's remove that banner. Sorry, by the way. Let's remove that. This is a classic case of one team doing all the work and all the running and the probing, and the other team that just look dangerous on the counter-attack. And that's why you can't discount Bayern. For as bad as they've been, on the counter-attack, a better close control from Coman, from Sane. They could be in front in this game.
That's the thing. Like, okay, if we're gonna play on the counter, that we're conceding so many chances at an alarming rate. And the Galatasaray chances have not been far off. That's the problem. That's what I'm worried about. I can respect a team that plays on the counter but defends well and is at least solid enough to hold the shape. And you have, a good midfield structure. You have a proper defensive midfield in there. Fine. I don't like that for Bayern because Bayern, there are a lot of expectations, trophies, and good football. But I can get with it if it's something that works. This doesn't work. This does not work.
It doesn't at all.
If Bayern played away at Newcastle, loss. If Bayern played away at Man City, loss. Happened last year anyways. We're going to lose to Galatasaray probably away. So it's not sustainable. Maybe in the Bundesliga against Mainz away. Maybe. But even that game, we were 2-0 up, and then they scored a very good goal, top right corner. And then it was a little bit sketchy for a while. We got a third eventually, but, it's just not sustainable. Tuchel, for me, is just, it's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating because Paulinho made a difference in this team.
There's just no football. Don't get me wrong. It's a good front four, of course. Kane, Musiala, Sane, Coman. But there's no... Galatasaray are playing as a team. They're working the ball through midfield, working the ball to the channels, one-touch football.
Yeah.
Bayern's is just very reactionary. Let's go forward quickly. That's okay, but this is Bayern Munich.
Yes.
This is Bayern Munich. We're not talking about a team that should be playing on a counter-attack.
Exactly. And like I said, if we play on the counter, it better work. You better be defensive. Solid, and you have a good shape. By the way, about 20 million pounds.
20 million pounds. There we go.
In Belgium, unbelievable signing. Great player. That
TPS. Who's your local National League team? Mine is Dartford and Bromley. Bromley in the National League. They got Dorking tonight. That's going to be a good game. If you know, you know. And then in the National League South, Dartford are my team, and Dartford had a bit of a ropey start, but they're just starting to put a couple of wins. They won 3 of their last 4, so go on the darts. So yeah, loads of games. And if anyone hasn't been to Dartford Stadium, they're in the National League South, Steve. So what you got? Premier League, Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2, National League South. So there's 6 tiers down, and it's just a nice little stadium. We've got a nice little friendly family stadium. Yeah, It's good going down there. It's good. It's a good day
My
out.
local team is an MLS one. It's the New England Revolution. So we don't have like the tiny local clubs, but yeah, that's my local. I've always wanted to go to one of the like Gateshead. Gateshead's the one where it's around the Tyneside area, Newcastle. That's the one. There's one there. So like, or Blythe Spartans. That's another one that people kind of like to go to. And then that little club Sunderland in the second tier.
They got a big game tonight against Leicester, haven't they? Sunderland.
Yeah, they'll probably
Big
get
game tonight.
You can get smacked up too because Leicester have lost one and won all the other games. That team.
Here you go. These two need to get a room. Whenever these two are in together, you've got that TPS player, right? And Angus. They need to get a room. I love it. Look.
Slug it out.
Angus, are you ready to get battered by Lamella and co? That ain't gonna happen. Let's see if they've carried that on.
I thought you were worried about it. I thought you were worried about it, Angus. Angus, I'm going to give you the keys to win the game right now, based off what I've seen from Sevilla this season. They start out slow typically, but they grow into the game. Like Real Madrid, when they played Real Madrid on Saturday, Real Madrid scored 2 goals early, but they're both disallowed. And they kind of they got frustrated by that. Ramos was terrific that game. Absolutely terrific. And in midfield, Jibril Sow did a good job, and Rakitic was all right. And Naziri scored, I think, around the 70th minute. Real Madrid did pull one back, but you got to kill off Sevilla. You got to kill them off early because they will hang around games somehow.
Well, let's have a look at Sevilla.
Yeah.
Sevilla. So Sevilla. Wow, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Steve, in Sevilla's last 8 games, right, they've won 2.
Yeah.
Drawn 5 and only lost 1 to Barcelona 1-0. So what that tells me is that they're a difficult team to beat.
They're a difficult team to beat, and they struggle to score goals. They're defensively like all right. They concede some chances and stuff, but you're right. Yeah.
Against Real Madrid, they had 17 shots and 50% of the ball. So listen, look, I'm a Spurs fan. Of course, I want Sevilla tonight to beat Arsenal. Let's see. Has my mate Lamella been playing, or has he been on the bench?
Bench, pretty much.
Bench, yeah, bench. Listen,
their preferred front three this season, whenever I've watched them, is typically Dodi, Luca Bacchio, and Naziri, and Ocampos. Usually, that's
who's the new Seville manager? Who's gone there?
Yeah, Mendilibar got sacked after before the international break. And they brought in Diego Alonso, Uruguayan coach, who used to coach Inter Miami.
Yeah, I know Diego Alonso.
Monterrey, Pachuca in Mexico. So, Diego Alonso, he's a very he managed Uruguay for a year. He managed them during the World Cup. So,
Arthur's local club is St. Albans. St. Albans, apparently. What else we got in here? Look who we've got. Just a girl who loves Spurs. It's not easy. Kate, I always feel like I should sing when Kate comes onto a stream. Big up to you, Kate. Hope you're well. Thank you for putting that little twat in his place last night. Thank you very much. Good evening to Ian. We all know who Ian supports. He's a Darlington fan. Big up to you, Ian. You've been around since day one of my channel, I think. So big up to you, my friend. Somebody asked me a question about a player. Where were we? Where are we? Somebody said, would I take Sancho? No, not for me. I use this phrase all the time. You've probably heard me say it. He's a sometimes player. For me, for somebody whose catchphrase is context and consistency, sometimes players don't fall into that bracket. And listen, bitches, listen, all right? Listen. Everyone knows that it's about context and consistency. Okay? And if not, I'll fight you with my little fencing. Look at the state of that. I love the way, right, Steve? It looks like that's my chin under. It looks like that's my double. Look, I haven't got a double chin. He looks. Can you see?
Oh yeah, it does.
You see, it looks like. It looks like my beard does this. Look, hang on, let me see. It looks like my beard goes. Bloop.
It looks like it inverts.
Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. Obviously, we got pictures of Perchy just about to have a little Tommy.
Yeah.
I love that one. And for everyone that likes a bit of Barry, down on the dance floor before he stubbed his toe. Big up, Barry. Oh, how we do laugh, how we laugh. I've got so many overlays on my, ridiculous. I've got David Ginola naked. He's on my overlay. We've got Barry hugging Emerson Royale.
Wow.
We've got
beautiful.
We've got Savva for best new content creator. We've got a picture of just quickly. Do you remember Angus said that a doggy doesn't play inverted? Can you see a doggy in that picture?
Oh, I can.
Well, look, he's going to be here. He's not out there, is he?
No, he's not. Wow.
There you go.
Angus, I think you got to watch a bit more Spurs before you say things that are just not true.
So I'm just getting rid of some of the overlays. And then, of course, the good old, everyone needs them in their life, some Emerson Royal sneakers. Big up Emerson Royal. And then for some reason, I've got like a picture of Spider-Man. I said this was Barry dressed as Spider-Man. I don't know what's going on. Just do not know what's going on.
It's a bunch of nonsense.
Just loads and loads of stuff. But listen, the second half will be starting very shortly. We'll also give you all the teams from around Europe tonight. We'll get the teams and then see what load of excuses we get from the Arsenal fans about their 11 tonight. I'm sure they'll have one. And then tomorrow night, we're back tomorrow as well. Tomorrow, I've got a full day for you as well, just in case anyone wants to know. You didn't ask, but I'm telling you. Tomorrow night, I'm doing Barcelona versus Shakhtar Donetsk at 5:30. And then in the evening, we've got scores from around the games. You've got Young Boys versus Man City, PSG versus Milan, Newcastle Dortmund, Celtic Atletico Madrid, Feyenoord Lazio. Got some great games tomorrow.
Feyenoord Lazio is at 12:45. That's the game with Barca. The early kickoff.
Hang on 1 second. Let me make sure I get the timer right here. We're about to kick off the second half.
What do you think's gonna happen this half? I think Gala are gonna.
I hope Gala do, but I just got this horrible feeling that Bayern are going to just sucker punch them if they don't take their chances.
Yeah, that
That's
usually does
for them.
That usually does haunt. Yeah, that usually does haunt most teams. Whatever level of football, you could be playing Sunday League. If you don't finish your chances, usually the other team makes you pay for it.
They're both crap, aren't they? I've got no idea. What's the opposite to pay-per-view? Whatever the opposite to pay-per-view is, it's this. I don't know, mate. I genuinely don't know. They're both dreadful players.
Opposite.
Second half, about to kick off, Steve. The referee, is he going to blow his whistle? Come on. And we are... Come on. We're off. The striker went to take this kick and then dummied it. But we are off, as you can see, second half. Let us know in the chat what's the score going to be. Hopefully you liked some of those pictures. We need to get our man that does the pictures is Haas. Wherever Haas is, he's doing the pictures. I love this. If Havertz plays, we will lose this game. Can't blame a whole defeat on one player.
I mean, he is really so.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
You don't. Come on.
Well, if your team's
Fleet,
so
are you in?
good.
Steve, I'm leaving you in charge.
What's happening? Oh, you're going away for a second? All right, word. Yeah. Big up, people. Hit the like, subscribe. Put all of your Tuchel hate in the chat. I'm really pissed off. But anyways, let me do some play-by-play real quick, people. Ryan thinks it's going to be 3-2 Galatasaray. Oh, no, 3-2 Bayern. I'm not loving the start to the game, if I'm honest. It's Steve's channel now. Yeah. Ooh. He can go missing. He hides behind the refs in games. Oh, Havertz is crap. Angus, he's terrible. Gala need a screamer from outside the box. They'll start shooting, bro. So, yeah, definitely. 2-2. Would you agree the ref is having a good game? I haven't noticed the ref make any bad decisions. I don't complain about the ref a lot, Rodney Roberts. I don't really complain about refs. They got a hard job, and, like, I just couldn't be arsed, really. 3-1 Gala, Bill. He left to support a local team, which is a rival team of his local team. Oh, fair enough. Steve takes over. Yes, Rodney. Strasbourg, Steve, what's the story behind Strasbourg? I have family heritage. My great-great-grandfather was born in Witzheim, which is right outside of Strasbourg. It's like a arrondissement. So I'm Alsatian, part Alsatian family heritage. So I support Strasbourg as my French team. Here's Dr. Koglu. Cheche. Yeah, good there from Mazraoui. Bayern can't counter here. Kingsley Coman. Good block there from Sacha Bowie. It'll be a corner for Bayern München. It was a really good block there from Sacha Bowie. Who's more known, Sacha Bowie for me is a guy more known for getting forward a bit. But defensively, I think he's improved a lot, to be honest. There's a corner coming in from Bayern. How do you rate Jean-Rickner Bellegarde from Strasbourg? Yeah. I really like Jean-Rickner Bellegarde. He's a guy that puts in a lot of defensive work. He's a good. He drives with the ball. He's physical. A good passer of the ball. Like, I like Jean-Rickner Bellegarde. So I'm German French. Yes, SL. Big up, Steve. When is Lazio playing? Tomorrow in the early kickoff alongside the Barca Shakhtar game. I'm a Wolves fan. That's why I'm asking Steve. Oh, yeah, it's all good, Ryan. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Jean-Rickner Bellegarde. You've got a good player there, Ryan. I miss him at Strasbourg. And to be honest, Strasbourg, we're missing him. Chested down by Sacha Bowie, Muslera, kicked out. His Cheche. Dispossessed by Mazraoui, who's having a decent game overall. Hector Koglu tries to take the quick down. Will Newcastle miss Sandro Tonali if he has to take time off the situation he's in? Yeah, we'll miss him, obviously. He's a really good player, and that's just what happens. We have a strong team mentality, though, and what's it called? We have a strong team mentality and, like, cohesion. I think we'll be fine, but, like, yeah, it'll be a miss. Yeah, for sure. Yes, Angus. Matt O'Reilly is playing very well for Celtic. I've only seen a few Celtic games. They don't show all of them in the U.S. But Ryan Griffiths, just remembered we've got Newcastle this weekend. Going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. You guys are in form, and this happened PSG West Ham. I said a draw in that game as well. I predicted a draw. Is Bayern trying to attack here? Yeah, the goal are the highlights of the Hearts. Yeah, the goal on Sunday is ridiculous. Yeah, it should be a good game, Ryan. You guys look decent going forward, to be honest. You just got to score some more goals. Neto running at Dan Burn. Sane hasn't really been great today. I agree, SL, to be honest. Hold on 2 seconds, people. Oh, Sonny! No. Luis Palma. Yep, I do like him. 1-1 will be all right tomorrow, not predicting. Yeah, Dave. So, David, you would take a draw at St. James's Park. Damn. Okay, we got some respect. There we go. Don't concede 8. No one is talking about how Savva has left for so long. Yeah, I don't know, man. Has Savva gone off for a wank? I'll let him answer that because I got no idea what he's doing. Actually, you know what he's doing? He's probably what's it called? He's probably it's the diet thing that he's doing. So, anyways, Demir bye. Or Icon, actually, sorry. Galatasaray look a little bit disjointed this half. I think we're controlling the game a little better. Oh, never. As soon as I fucking say that, such a Bowie intercepts. He's had a good game. Bowie. Icon. Oh, God. Really good one-touch football here. Here's such a Bowie shot on goal block. Zahad. Good tackle there. From Limer, actually. His first positive contribution in the game. Goal for a Galatasaray throw-in. How good is Tapsoba? I like Tapsoba a lot. So in that back three at Leverkusen, you've got Kusunu and you have Jonathan Ta. It usually is Tapsoba, Ta's in the middle and Tapsoba on the left. They like to really squeeze up. Sorry, Yako. What's happened to Napoli?
So sorry.
Shot.
So sorry.
No, did you have to do the diet thing?
You what? Sorry,
or not the diet. The food.
No, sorry. That was my door going, and I had to sort something out. So sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
I'm back.
Good. I had fun with the chat. Oh God.
I do about 9 pints of water a day.
Fine.
I'm starting to drown in water.
You must piss a lot.
Loads. But yeah, look, big up everybody. Sorry, I love this. Sons of Savva, son Madison and Richarlison. Sorry for missing any chats. Big up, smash the likes. Thank you, Steve, for holding fort.
Yeah, I had fun with the chat. They just asked me about random various players, like Tapsoba.
Like Tapsoba.
This guy plays so well in a high line because he has great awareness of where. Oh God, terrible turnover, Icardi.
I mean, yes, title challenging Danny. You know what I always do? I wait for a stream to start and then think, you know what I need right now?
Away. Intrusive thoughts. We all have sometimes some intrusive thoughts.
Prunes. Nope.
That's
no.
That's not
no.
Oh
no.
God.
Right, let's see if I can bring you some team news, shall I?
Go for it.
Nope. Sorry, I've promised something that I can't. Right, Man United, if anyone wants the Man United team tonight.
Yes.
Man United have gone with that safe pair of hands, Onana in goal. Reggie is left back. Serge Reguilon. Varane. Varane is centre half alongside Harry Maguire with Dallo at right back. Yeah. A midfield of Amrabat and McTominay with Bruno Fernandes, Anthony and Rashford behind Rasmus Højlund. That's the Man United team. I'll see if I can get the Arsenal team for you. I can't at the moment. Real Madrid, their team isn't out yet either.
It might be. Hold on.
Hang on. I'm going to find it. Yeah, don't you worry. Man United. There we go. Is the Arsenal team out yet? See if we can find that for all the gooners.
Steve held the fort like a boss. Big up Phil B. Appreciate it, bro. I thought I did well. I do watch-alongs a lot on my channel. So I kind of know how they work.
Yeah, I can't give you the Arsenal. I can give you the Arsenal lineup. Just so Salah can, Angus can give us some excuses. It is David Raya in goal. I mean, if you're Ramsdale, you are pissed off, right? Raya in goal.
I knew that.
Ben White, Gabriel Saliba, Sorry, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Jorginho, Odegaard and Rice, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, and Saka. So that means on the bench again today is Thomas Partey's not. Sorry, they're not telling me the subs yet. So Thomas Partey must be a sub. And Sevilla have gone with Nyland, Navas, Ramos, Gudelj, Acuna, So, Sumer, Rakitic, Luka Bacchio, El Nesri, and Acampos. So no, no Lamela. No Lamela for them.
And Suso's probably also on the bench as well.
Who, sorry?
Suso.
Oh, Suso. Yeah.
For AC Milan. Dries Mertens just came on for Gala, by the way. And he's been good for the season. He's still a good player. And he's still Savva. He's still a good player, and he's 35, I think. Dries Mertens.
By the way, in the other game, it is Inter Milan 1, Salzburg 1. Salzburg have equalised. The goal scorer was Oscar Gluck, the young Israeli midfielder that a lot of people are talking about. Yes. He scored the other day in a game we were watching. What was I watching when he scored the other day? Can't remember. It was Benfica, and it's 1-1 in that game. So in that group, it is Inter Milan on 5 points, Real Sociedad and Salzburg on 4 points.
What a goal
Benfica on no points. Benfica, if they do not beat Real Sociedad tonight, are going to be a minimum of 5 points off of a promotion place out of that group. So a lot to do for Benfica, who are at home to a very good Real Sociedad team.
Sociedad rotated on. I did a watch along on my channel for them. They didn't play well. As soon as they brought on Kubo, he had the game-winning assist. He made a difference immediately. The biggest thing that Sociedad have to figure out, and what's the manager's name? It's Brennan Teixeira. The thing he's got to figure out is how best to deploy Oyarzabal, because he played in that game against Mallorca. He played false 9. Then he drifted off to the left. Then he don't work on the left. For me, you don't want him in attacking midfield necessarily. You put him on the left. False 9, I'm not crazy about. But they tried to play initially in a 4-4-2 with Carlos Fernandez. It didn't work. But when they brought on Kubo,
just quickly, Galatasaray have got a free kick on the right-hand side here. Looks like it's going to be taken. I want to say
Dries Mertens will take it. Probably.
Yeah, is it Dries Mertens?
It's got the blonde hair. Mertens.
He's whipped in. Oh, I tell you what, I thought it was in. He's whipped the cross in, and Lucas Torreira sort of stooped at the near post with a header, glanced it on. I thought it had just snuck in, but it's gone just the other side of the post.
Lautaro. Oh, good goalkeeping.
Cool. Yeah, they've not been good, have they, Bayern? They've not been good at all. I mean, some might say, look, it's all about getting out the group, which it is, but they've not looked good at all.
No.
That TPS, why Dartford 10th? Dartford notoriously start quite slow, but they've started to put some wins together now. They'll get back up there. I guess you mean Ndombele. No, he is not playing, and he's not come on yet. He has not come on yet. A big up thank you to everyone so far. We have got 114 likes in the chat. Let's get that to 150. Smash that like button, people. And PTM Productions said, Savva, could you please explain why Mikel is self-sabotaging? Because Smith Rowe and Vieira need a look in that midfield. Dude, I don't know. I think Arteta. I think Arteta is. Hang on, they're in. Finish it. Icardi tried to backheel. For me, I like Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
I
I would
don't know
take him
why.
at Newcastle. I would take him at Newcastle because then you got someone that can get goals in midfield.
Mm.
And with the way Eddie plays the 4-3-3, you could put him as the winger next to Isak Wilson and then Gordon to the right. That would work too. You can put him mid. I like him.
I don't understand. He never gets any minutes, does Emil Smith Rowe. I was at a wedding the other day with his parents, funny enough. But he never gets any minutes, and it always baffles me. Somebody saying here, wait, Dartford is your local team. They're down the road. They're not too far from me.
Charlton's local, right?
I've got 3 teams very close to me. I've got Bromley in the National League. They're about 2-3 miles that way. I've got Welling. They're 2-3 miles that way. And then from a league perspective, I've got Charlton, who are 2 or 3 miles that way. And Charlton's training ground is just down the road. So, I've got a few teams packed in and around me from the lower leagues.
Penalty for Internazionale.
Yeah, to who?
That's a pen. That's a penalty. To Inter Milan, Internazionale. They got
to have a penalty here. I'll let you know. Hang on. I'm going to go down to the
pen. That's a really silly foul there.
Can I find it quickly? Can I find it? Here we go. They're all arguing in the box. I've just switched over to that game for 1 second.
Gala are going to pay for their prolificacy. What's that mean? Prolificacy. I never heard
Doesn't that mean missing lots of chances? Doesn't that mean like not being prolific enough? Hang on.
Yeah, what's that? Plug that into Google.
I think that's right. Profligacy.
Probably saying that wrong too, like pronouncing that wrong.
Yeah, me too.
Amy, to answer your question, yeah, if I was Ramsdale Smith Rowe, transfer request. Absolutely.
Yeah. It is being wasteful. Right. Here's Inter Milan stepping up for the penalty. It looks like it's
Lautaro.
It's 2-1. 2-1. Great. Yeah, great penalty. If you're gonna take a penalty, put it low and hard. Keeper's got no chance. It is 2-1 to Inter Milan. And Inter Milan go back to the top of the group. And I'll come back over to Galatasaray.
Another player, Çalhanoğlu. I would love to see him in the Premier League, Çalhanoğlu, because he makes things happen. He makes things happen, man.
Title challenging Danny. I tell you what, Hassam is honestly, I've asked him to come on before. This guy chats so much rubbish about football. It's unreal. You would think
heard about the Spurs game.
But you would think that adults get to a certain age where you can go, you know what, so-and-so's done well, or you know what, we haven't done well. Some of these people can't. And unfortunately, he's been given a platform to spread his lack of knowledge, which is fine. Absolutely fine. But I've never known someone know so little about football as Hassam. But hey, who am I to argue?
Nice penalty from Çalhanoğlu, by the way. That really was. Like, even if the goalkeeper went the right way, he would have had to make a really good save. So, a nice penalty there from Hakan.
Honestly, Bayern Munich have got nothing.
Yeah.
Like, they look awful.
We're not scoring a goal, man. This is honest awful. Like,
yeah, he does indeed, Yusuf. He does indeed embarrass your fan base.
That's honest.
I think everyone in here tonight is going to be a Sevilla fan, are they? Everyone.
I mean, like, yeah, why not? It is funny to see Arsenal fans melt down. It's funny whenever the big fan bases melt down. So, imagine if Copenhagen beat freaking Man United or draw even. A draw is basically a loss. Sane cross, nothing. Seriously. I'm miserable, man. This is honestly so hard to watch. Foul at least. God damn.
Yeah, dude, you don't have to start trying to predict where I live. It's absolutely fine, mate. He's absolutely fine.
That's funny. Oh wait, I need to see if Sociedad or if they're rotation. Okay, so Sociedad.
I'll tell you the Sociedad team.
Yeah, go.
Sociedad have gone with Traore, Zubeldia, Lunamond, Munoz. They've gone with Ander Barentexia, Marino, Zubamendi, and Mendes with Ayalzabal and Kubo.
Nice team.
Yeah, good team.
Yeah, I think they'll beat Benfica. I'm not thrilled with Benfica, but whatever.
Yeah, Benfica are a strange team, aren't they? I mean, they've got some good players in there. Like they've got David Neres, Yao Mario,
Antonio Silva. He's young.
Antonio Silva, and they've got the young Neves in midfield, haven't they? Yao Neves.
João Neves, yeah. Otamendi's been a stud, to be honest. Otamendi's done really, really good for Benfica ever since he came. But
we've gone through the Arsenal lineup. We've gone through the Arsenal lineup, my friends.
Di Maria as well. Di Maria is not starting today for Benfica.
Yeah, he's not starting.
Rafa Silva, another one, a really good player, electric pace. I don't know. For Benfica, it's just doesn't have the same juice as last year. And I think, we miss Gonzalo Ramos. That's the big thing. Because, Peter Musa's not anywhere near. Different kind of player, too, Musa. But, I don't know, man. I think Real Sociedad are going to win again. But, yes, Jorginho is starting, Angus.
He is starting, yeah. I think it's the same 11 you had the other night. From what I can see, it looks like it's the same 11 that started against Chelsea. Arteta's so tactically inept for me. I don't know, just mix it up.
He either gets it really right or really wrong.
Yeah.
Really, really wrong. Yeah. Honestly. This is literally going to end in a draw. I don't know. What do you think, Savva? Do you think Gala have a goal in him or Bayern?
I don't know, but look who's decided to turn up.
Danny D.
Wow, that's an interesting colour shirt.
Perche.
Hey, booting Steve out.
Hey, it's Wellington Phoenix.
Yeah, Wellington Phoenix, baby.
I have a Wellington Phoenix shirt too, actually.
Cheers. It was from a mystery shirt box. How's everyone?
Yeah.
How's the chat? Hope everyone's doing well. How is the game going?
It's a good game.
I'm extremely aggravated, but not surprised at all.
Steve, I don't like it when you're aggravated. I like it. Actually, no. Does it mean you're still loud if you're aggravated? I'm not sure which one I want.
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. 1-1. Yeah, listen, it is what it is, right?
Galatasaray.
Galatasaray have been the better team from the opening whistle.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
So, are you joining us tonight, Perchy? Are you doing the Around the Ground show?
I'll come along and join you for Around the Grounds. It's always the fun of it, isn't it, right? It's always the fun.
Absolutely.
Do you know who Galatasaray need? There's only one man.
Yeah, Tungai.
Macaulay Langstaff.
Macaulay Langstaff, yeah.
He's just, I've had to sub him off. He's just got an injury. I'm worried. It's concerning until he comes back.
Yeah.
See, I've noticed I do better when I haven't got the pressure of you watching me. I've now won 3-4.
Look at this guy just waffling. Look at Excuses FC.
Is that Arsenal's third kit? No, it's not. Unbelievable. Wellington Phoenix.
Perchy with his Arsenal kit on.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you lot going to do? Yeah, screw it. How is everyone in the chat? Guys in the chat, how many likes have we got? Why are we not liking the stream? Come on.
First of all, listen, dudes, it was a joke for a couple of times. Now this constant need to try and find out where I live is weird. Just relax.
Yeah, lives in a house.
It's called internet. It's called internet etiquette.
Yeah. It's the internet for a reason. There's a reason why my name, on the internet, it doesn't have Football Heritage TV followed by my address and my postcode and my phone number. Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on, man. It's just, come on.
Big up Perchy Stelling, also known as Antonio Perchy.
No. Okay. Do you know what? Do you know what? I've decided to change tactics.
Antonio.
I've gone 4-2-4, Gegenpress, high press from the front, and now I've just beaten Red in 5-2.
Yeah.
Steve. No. Enough of that, please.
Antonio Percino.
Perchy doesn't agree with Savva. No, Steve turns around. Unbelievable.
What game are you watching right now, Perchy? Are you watching Gala?
I am. Do you know what? I was really intrigued with the Inter Milan game, so I'm on my way to flicking that over now.
2-1 Inter. Yeah, Peter Rakov just got subbed on for Roko Simic for Salzburg.
By the way, Thomas Partey isn't on the bench tonight.
He's injured. He's injured again.
Yeah, he's injured again. If I was Trossard, I'd be seriously questioning why I've moved to Arsenal.
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
Yep, I would too.
I'd be seriously questioning it.
Yeah,
I don't know what he needs to do to start games anymore. Like, he comes on, wins. He comes on, does stuff, wins some games of football, and then he gets dumped back on the bench again.
Yeah, this game is end to end now. Gala haven't quite got the same intensity as the first.
No, they're running out of gas a little bit, but Bayern don't have any gas either. That's the problem, and that's like I said, the bench. The bench is 7 people.
Yeah. SL saying, Perchy, how can you even sit in those chairs behind? I'll give you a bit of a clue. Whenever I guess, I do pull the table out. It's just so it's not stuck. I love YouTube. It's brilliant.
Perchy, how do you squeeze in that space against the wall?
Yeah.
Hang on. Here's Bayern. Harry Kane, 2-1. 2-1 to Bayern Munich. It was as scrappy as you like. Bayern Munich will not care. Harry Kane, one of the easiest goals this man will ever score in his career. He was, I want to say, a yard out. It may have even have been less than that. For all of Galatasaray's hard work, they're pressing, they're attacking. What I thought might happen has happened, Steve. They've had the sucker punch.
Oh, what a goal, to be fair. But the one that made me laugh was that Davinson Sanchez ball watching. That was quite incredible.
Oh, nice little touch there to get on the
Do you know what?
Play.
Watch Davinson Sanchez here, right? I mean,
Tuchel, you suck, but yes.
Is it 3-1?
Why? No, it's 2-1.
I was just checking.
Sorry. What? Sorry, we literally just said the goal had gone in.
I ignore you guys when you say that to make it exciting still for me. Get in, boys. Come on. Oh!
Yeah.
All right.
I'm right in saying it was Sanchez, the one that ball watched for the. He leaves his man, doesn't he?
He was ball watching. Yeah.
He's so bad. He is so bad.
He just has that. He has that mistake in him.
Do you remember? Do you remember, Savva, when we did the stream with me and you about when they went, and we had the Galatasaray fans in the chat going, "We can't believe we've got your men. We've got them." I went, "Have them. They're awful. They're going to be brilliant for us." Nope. I still get them. I do love it as well, by the way, because obviously, though that video I put a video out and obviously it tagged like Galatasaray in it. The Galatasaray fans still to this day commented on that video, which I do find lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, Turkish fans on YouTube. Bro, my most viewed video on Strasbourg, Steve, is when I did a Fenerbahce Trabzon sports stream. It got like 2,500 views. I had like 400 people in my chat at once from like Turkey just being like, just saying whatever in Turkish. I was just like, I'm chill.
Love that.
Oh, yeah, big up Turkey.
Yeah.
I love Turkey.
Savva, what does this mean for the group with this game? Let me know.
As it stands, This is good for Man United. Bayern have 9 points. Galatasaray have 4. Copenhagen 1 and Man United 0. So a massive game for Man United tonight, because if Copenhagen beat Man United, they will be 4 points adrift of everyone.
Has a Copenhagen win all over, doesn't it? Or
I
had to
I
draw.
hope
I
so.
can see a draw.
I
can see a
think
draw.
United will get the win tonight, but
They should
listen,
do. They should do.
who knows? Man United are not. It's not the Man U of old, is it?
No.
Yeah, it looks like Galatasaray have kind of had the kind of sail, the wind knocked out their sails.
The problem is, though, is that this kind of happened in the Copenhagen game. This happened in the Copenhagen game when they hosted them. They looked down and out. And to be fair, when they played Besiktas on Saturday, they didn't play that well in the second half as well. So this is kind of a theme for Gala, where they work themselves, they tire themselves out a bit quick, but they still somehow push and find one late. That's what I'm worried about, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm wary still. I don't know.
Oh, side net.
It's end to end. I'll give them that. It's a very end to end game now. Big up in the chat. Big up to everyone out there. Keep smashing that like button. Hakan Ziyech has just come on for Galatasaray as well. And don't forget that at 7:45 we'll start the next show, which is of course the live Champions League score show. But obviously we'll bring you all the scores from the Championship, from League One, League Two, the National League, all round.
Scottish Premiership.
Yeah, it's where Percy comes into his own.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
Antonio Percy. Yeah.
Steve, listen, Stephen, come up with your own
I was
slander.
told that
I
was told that bothered you, so now I'm gonna take it.
Who said that? I bet Savva said that, didn't he? Of course he did. I knew it.
I'm not gonna snitch.
You know what?
I'm not gonna snitch like Fagioli did.
He owned up to it.
That's snitch Fagioli. Snitches get stitches, bro. I'm not no snitch.
Yeah, listen, you can say whatever. You can call me Antonio Conte. You can call me whatever. Antonio. Call me Antonio Perci. Listen, I'm sitting comfortably 7th in the league, a point off the playoffs. With how many games we've got left? We've got 5 games left. 5 games left. 10 points off the top. I mean, I don't think we're going to win the league now. We're a little bit away from that. But listen, we're on our way away at Plymouth. Tough place to go to. I'll keep you updated if anyone is interested.
It's a tough place to go to. Isn't Plymouth in like the bottom left of England?
The bottom.
It's 3-1. It's 3-1 to Bayern Munich, and it was Musiala with the goal. 3-1 to Bayern Munich. This has been the archetypal smash and grab away performance. Have they deserved it? No. Have they got it? Yes. Yeah. The ball played down the line. Harry Kane got the ball on the edge of the box, pulled it across. Musiala had all the time, turned, span, bottom corner. Far too easy. Far too easy. And it is Bayern Munich 3-1 away at Galatasaray. And I would say that Steve, I would say that Bayern Munich would now qualify from that group comfortably. 9 points from 9.
Now, isn't it?
Yeah, 9 points from 9. 3-1. 10 minutes to go in this game, but 3-1, it's done.
Yeah, do you know what? If you get the first 3 win the first 3 in the Champions League group, it helps you out long term, doesn't it? Because you can start not playing the resting players and giving players like that haven't had it. You can use it as a bit of a rotational bit.
What's so funny about
it's a good bit of play. Oh, look who's on him! Dombele's on the pitch. Let's go.
Sungai Dombele.
Watch, it'll be blowing out of his backside in the next 10 minutes.
What's so funny about asking bottom left? I didn't know that. I didn't know Southwest was okay. All right. That's fine.
Well, oh, sorry, you're still talking about Plymouth, right? Yeah. Do you know
So
who
Plymouth-
their biggest derby
Plymouth
is?
is in the bottom left of England.
The bottom left. I love the way you speak.
What-
Yes, they are. They're down there with their rivals of Exeter City.
Yeah,
I'm bottom right of England.
Yeah, the right. No, you're kind of more central-ish. Southampton.
Central.
Southampton is bottom right, right? Or Bournemouth.
No,
By
they're
the
south.
way, in the other game, Inter Milan have got a third as well. It is Inter Milan 3, Salzburg 1. Lissandro Martinez
He is
has
on
scored, and that is Lissandro Martinez 11th. He's got 1 to 11, 12. That's his 13th goal of the season already, and the referee, is he given a penalty? Sane thinks it's a penalty. The ref has waved it away. Sane was racing through.
Oh, nice finish.
That's not a pen for me. That's not a pen for me. Not a pen for me.
Let's see.
Daniel E, there will be an accumulator, so we can keep on board with it when we go around the grounds later on. Don't worry.
I might stick on a little accumulator.
Bottom.
Just
Lautaro Martinez.
Just a quid on about 15 teams and just see what happens.
That's what my dad won like $1,000 the other weekend off like a 12-team parlay. I just told him a bunch of teams that.
Sorry, what's a parlay?
Oh, an ACA.
An ACA.
It's American.
That sounds better.
Yeah, so that's what an ACA is, right? It's where you have a bunch of teams in one bet. Yeah, we call that a parlay. We call that a parlay. A parlay bet is where you have
the Inter Milan goal was ruled offside.
Yeah, and Harry Kane has gone off, and young Tell has gone on, and Macaulay Langstaff has scored.
I like Matisse.
He hasn't yet. He's currently playing out on the left now. I've changed it up a little bit. He plays out on the left for me now.
Yeah, so Harry Kane off. Hang on. Yeah, Harry Kane off. Sorry, Choupo-Moting. You said Choupo-Moting. I'm pretty sure that was Matthias.
Choupo-Moting and Matisse Tell are coming on.
Yeah, for some. Oh, sorry. Tell's come on for Coman, and Choupo-Moting's come on for Kane. Bayern now. I think this is. Yeah, they've not been great, but this is what big clubs do, right?
Yeah, but Tuchel is still gonna get sacked mid-season, so here's the thing. I don't want to lose games because it's like obviously it's not, I don't want my team losing and stuff. But like he's gonna get sacked himself, Tuchel. Like this isn't sustainable. If Galatasaray had their shooting boots on, it's 3-0 within a half hour. Let's be real. So
yeah, but if buts and monkey nuts, as they keep saying.
Right. But here's the thing, and I said this earlier in the comments. I wouldn't accept anything in a win that I wouldn't in a loss. Like there's still a lot of problems with Bayern right now, like the style of play and Tuchel and stuff. So it's unsustainable what we're doing. But I don't know. They're just never gonna Hansi Flick. That was my favorite ever time. Supporting Bayern, like the best memories and stuff. Like Hansi Flick was just an unbelievable manager for us. But I don't know. Prediction for the winners of value.
God, let's just all get our Sevilla tops on for tonight, shall we?
I have a Sevilla shirt.
Of course you do.
Oh yeah, that goal is offside from Lautaro. Look how easy they make that with the goal line technology for offsides. That makes it so easy. Yeah, David, that Bayern treble winning team was ridiculous. Thiago as the deep line playmaker, Kimmich right back. Like, oh my God. Lewandowski, Javi Martinez, like that team was so good. I miss those days. Oh, that's a great point, David. Bayern have not won the DFB Pokal since Hansi Flick. was manager. So we every single DFB Pokal we've got knocked out of. So German football is decently competitive, but Kimmich does suck at corners. Yeah.
If you two look at your WhatsApp.
On the way. On the way. Hang on. I've just we're going for it. I think we're going for a tenfold.
Ah, there you go, Savva.
Hey, Steve, what did I tell you, mate? I'm not perchy. I'm not perchy.
Honestly, it's so. If it is what I think it is, just it's ridiculous. Like, it just annoys me. Like, he gives it the big one all the time. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Listen, like,
Perchy.
I'm one of those. I don't blow my own trumpet.
Do I back it up with results?
I am. I'm at the moment 1-1.
No, that's not what I asked. Do I back it up with results?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No. You haven't even. You've only just started the season. It's an early game.
Jesus, your jealousy is getting beyond crazy.
Do you know what it is? You know what it's for you. You're annoyed that you owe me a Nando's. That's what it is. It's jealousy. This is what it is. So, guys in the chat, listen. I'll let you in on a secret. Backstage, me and Savva got a little bit bored. She played a little bit of Football Manager. So I said, "Oh, do you know what? Let's have a little bit of a challenge. We'll be Wrexham together." So we're like, "Hey, let's be Wrexham. Let's see how we do." And I said, look, first season in the National League, it will be whoever finishes top of the league, but with the most points. Savva finished this season a little bit early. Me had a little bit more spare time. So he finished this season on 102 points, top of the table. Good result, right? Great. I trumped him with 117 points, winning on the all the way to the end after battling out with Notts County. And he's just annoyed.
I just want to throw it out there. The problem is, this is the problem. When you win the league with 5 or 6 games to go, right? Like me, my team don't need to win the last 5 or 6. You had to win every game because you were in a title race. I'd already won.
I was in the title. Steve, you're not involved in this. 1 second. This is personal now.
Steve.
Yes, Steve. Listen. Yes, correct. I was in a title race because Notts County, who I was competing with, got 116 points. It was unprecedented in the National League. Unprecedented.
I can't help it if I won the league and then started playing the kids. I can't help it if I'm that good. And I just want to say, Perchy, tell everyone what happened in League 2 when we both got promoted.
Okay, what happened? What happened in League? What happened in League 2?
You're going to spin this. Just give them the answer.
Listen,
I remember
in League 2?
saying he won the league.
Steve, you're not involved. Sorry, Steve. Sorry. Hang on, I'm done. You're gone.
Give the answer, Perchy.
Okay, so what happened in League 2 is, listen, I was improving, I was building, and I'll be honest, I bottled it. Last game of the season, I needed to win.
Perchy, give the answer.
And I'll
give the answer. Stop beating around the bush. Where did you finish in League 2?
He's waffling.
Where did I finish in League 2? I finished second, okay, because I lost by a point because I lost on the final.
Did you finish second in League 2?
Yes, I finished second in League 2.
And where did Savva finish?
Savva, you won the league in League 2.
Right. So far, 2 leagues, 2 league titles. Where am I at the moment in League 1?
I don't know. You're probably top because you're gonna. I don't know. You're top. I'm going with.
First,
yeah, you played about 10 games, right?
League title, top. I don't know. I don't know the problem here.
Listen. It's a tough season.
Perchy's like, by the way, everyone, Perchy's like Daniel Levy. If a player wants $3,500 a week, he'll offer them 3,300. Like, you know, he's that guy.
Oh, no, I'm offering lower than that. I'm going 2.5. You're coming in for cheap. And listen, I'll have a negotiate until the battle comes to the last minute to get in.
Oh, here she is. Here she is. Oh, Jackie.
Sue loves FBL. She says she doesn't. She loves it. She loves that she's beating Savva. She goes, oh, he talks the talk and then I'm above him.
I tell you what. Do you know what? If there's one thing you should never be pleased with beating me on, it's an FPL team that I don't change from week to week because I just don't care. Like, I just leave the 11 out there all the time and I let it do its thing. But good luck, Susie. There are 4.5 minutes of injury time here Galatasaray need 2 goals. It doesn't look like it's coming. Hang on, they're in here. They're in here. Have I spoken too early? Oh, they got a corner. They got a corner.
Here come the excuses.
He's just full of excuses, isn't he? He's full of excuses.
Oh, that's you, Perch. It sounds like you.
Honestly,
Sounds like
Steve,
Perchy.
And do you know what makes me laugh? Steve, do you know what? Steve, do you just want to be me? No, agree with Savva. Oh, agree with whatever Savva says. Oh.
Sorry, are you talking about yourself, Perchy?
Projecting FC. Projecting.
Oh man, this is brilliant.
They're away here, Bayern Munich for a 4th. They're away here. He's gone really, really wide. He's gone really wide, and the defender got back. Bayern on the break have just ripped them apart in this second half. But you've got to take your chances.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we now? Let's see how many games we've got left. We have Mansfield away, Barnsley at home, Cambridge away, and we finish. Oh, this is horrible. Final game of the season, Cardiff at home.
Where are you in the league?
Oh, this is so tight. I am currently 7th, equal points with 6th for the playoffs. I'm closing in on nicking the last spot.
I really hope you lose and don't make the
Oh,
playoff.
don't. I'll be gutted. I'll be gutted to do because I know. Do you know what it is? Is you're going to geek it. This is what annoys me. I'll be working tomorrow. I'll be at work tomorrow, and Savva's going to geek it tomorrow. He's going to be.
Sorry, is geeking it a new word for being better than you at it?
You're not better. It's more time.
2 league titles, 1 league title.
It's fine. It's fine.
I think
cool.
2 is more than 1.
Don't you work with numbers, Perchy?
Perchy, I think 2 is more than 1.
2 is more than 1.
I think. I could be
Steve,
wrong.
you don't even have the game. Steve, I want you to get the game. I want you to get the game and start giving it the big one.
Yeah.
I don't even. I just played it for a bit of fun, and I'm better than Perchy at it. That must be upsetting.
I've just realised who Steve is.
What?
Savva, look at the screen. He's really proud to be Geordie.
Ah,
I've called it. There you go. There, we've called it now.
I'm not,
there you go.
I'm really not.
It all makes sense.
He has a different Momo. So this thing is Momo. It's some creepy ass doll.
I just thought it was some like cartoon thing. I had no idea what it
No,
was. It looks
creepy.
terrifying.
It's a real life doll. Like it's
Oh,
really.
by the way, for people asking, we'll be doing all the games. People asking, we're going to be doing all the games. The timer is set for 1:45, so probably live at about 10:02, and we'll be going through all of tonight's games. As soon as this game finishes in a minute, we will be ending the stream. But yeah, Perchy gets battered everywhere he goes. So does his team. So does his team.
No, I don't.
So it's okay.
Sure,
it's all right.
Sorry, I beat Reading 5-2. How's that getting battered? I beat Reading 5-2.
How's that getting battered?
Do you know what? I think Perchy grew up with the era of taking part is what counts. And I think that's memorable. I think that's commendable. I think it's lovely.
Oh, this is great.
This game has got 35 seconds to go. Galatasaray, listen. Oh, that's a foul. That's got to be a yellow card, isn't it, from Alphonso Davies? Got to be a yellow card. Has he given him one? Yes, he's given him a yellow card. Definitely a yellow card. By the way, where are we? Share. Copy.
God almighty.
Steve has turned into Perchy. I love it.
He is. It's cool. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Totally. I mean, if Savva was ass at Football Manager, I'd rip him up.
Yeah, it's just, the problem is, I'm not, I win.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, mate.
Daniel E, you're right, by the way. Trust me. Savva goes, I'll do it for a bit of spare time. He loves it.
Yeah, I tell you what,
honestly,
it's only while I'm in between jobs. Inter Milan Inter Milan has finished 2-1. Inter Milan go back to the top of the group. And this game has finished Galatasaray 1, Bayern Munich 3. Everybody will be live in about 12 minutes' time. Join us for Around the Ground, so to speak, with all of the scores for tonight's game. Stephen Perchie, I'll see you on the flip side. Everybody, thank you very much. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
Thanks for Harry Kane.